Yeah. All right. Reggae, blues. Another video coming to you tonight from cities and suburbs. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. This is a response to tonight. I was listening to a local radio show, and they were discussing the empty storefronts that the city of Worcester wants to empty into. Yes, yes, we do. Of course, we always want to empty into something. Narragansett Bay, do your history, but the empty storefronts along Main Street, the empty storefronts along everywhere in Worcester. And as you know, it was interesting listening to the show tonight because, it is hosted by a very prominent celebrity, if you will, in the Worcester area, and a individual who is living downtown now and really could be a champion of downtown, but really isn't. And I gotta just tell you. And so, with all the residential density in Worcester downtown, okay, one thing I will agree with is that there are pizza shops, and these shops, they're just shops that are catering to people that are 9 to 5. Worcester was supposed to be an 18-hour city, okay? From what I heard today on this radio show, that, the Bancroft Tower is near capacity. The new buildings along Front Street, the new Front Street, if you will, are at capacity. But all there are is sandwich shops. But this show was going on to say that, I remember 3 years ago, they said, well, retail component will never move back to Worcester. Well, now we have the density. If these places are all, these residential buildings are all almost near capacity, which is a goal. Within the next year, they better be. Why are so many storefronts empty? Why are there... I've been saying this. I listened to the show tonight on my way home from work and said, well, he's doing my show. Someone's doing my show. No one does my show. You're moving people in. Okay, it's a chicken and the egg. People are moving in. What do they need? I said this a year ago. You park your car in a city. You park your car when you come home from work and say, geez, I forgot this, I forgot that. Do you really want to jump in your car again? And, go to Shaw's or, come on. Worcester really has like the potential to become, downtown, become almost like Park Greenwich Village, with the Worcester Auditorium now is going to be turned into an entrepreneurial, digital kind of conservatory, if you will. There's more on that to come, but the empty storefronts. Why are there so many empty storefronts? The radio show also went on to say that CVS downtown is a dump, quote unquote. Is a dump. Okay, well, I don't know if I would have gone on to say that with that, 50,000 watts behind me. But, okay, well, you're still in May Thunder there. Yeah, so there's a lot of empty storefronts. The city of Worcester is actually looking to pursue an establishment of a certified vacant storefront district. That's a grant for 10 grand. It's not just going on around Worcester, but around cities that have empty storefronts from certain districts and demographic areas. But we do have to say that, you're luring in Worcester we are luring, enticing all these folks to live downtown, and they can't even go out and get an ice cream cone. Fact. So, yeah, to the Worcester leadership. How many empty storefronts are there on Main Street while we redevelop it? I'm not going to go back to how many storefronts I remember and shopped at and patronized when I was a kid. And I'm not a kid anymore, but I ain't certainly not old, because I was around to watch, downtown die, like someone had been watering it. Now we have a lot of empty storefronts. The potential is now, let's, also too, this radio show is not holding anybody accountable, but I will. Where's the city? Bottom line stops with you guys. Bottom line stops with you, the city council, the mayor. Wish we had a strong one, parentheses. City manager. Okay, from there, we can spread the blame to the Chamber of Commerce and the marketing team and all these separate, entities and bureaus and offices that are teaming up, I doubt, to transform Worcester, to reinvent Worcester. Got to bring the retail component back. I would never move to a city if I could not wake up in the middle of the night, walk down, and I understand it's not Manhattan, the city that never sleeps, dig it, got it. But why can't Worcester be a city that never sleeps? Doesn't mean it's busy, it doesn't mean it's disturbing, it means it meets your needs. Urban and suburban life are totally different. And again, when I park my car at the end of the day, I want to do my shopping downtown. I don't want to have to shop at Shaw's or, where are the boutiques? Okay, we get all this housing above all these, the storefront property. I'm really cautiously optimistic, if you will, about Worcester, Massachusetts, its inner city, and its ability to retain a residential component. And if you're going to do that, well, if we're really struggling with that so much, well, let's just ask our friends in Boston, because they want us to become New Boston. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. But cities are historically places, urban centers that people use to go to work, to teach their kids, send their kids to good public schools, great neighborhoods, great parks, great pools. They've changed over the years. Understood. Cities have a responsibility, and we've grown. Now we have a hub. We're a hub. So not only are we incumbent to take care of the city's population, but the suburbs. The people now, as we've grown in density, that still use the city core, its semi-core, center core, for essential services like medical and medical. That's a big thing. So cities do have a responsibility, but do it responsibly. Okay? Worcester, you're almost there. But we're driving a lot of folks on Main Street, a lot of businesses that are trying to make it. In turn, let's hope that we encourage new business, new development, and a solid retail component back to downtown Worcester, because that is only going to complement the residential density that is now currently occupying downtown Worcester. And we'll see where that goes. Anyway, guys, have a great night. Kenny B here, Citizen Suburbs on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks a lot.